Alright, that's the top of the hour. So, let's get into it. We are today returning to Lingo. So we're going to have some word fun today. Now, we have had a fair bit of progression in this game. I don't have the maps open. I'm an idiot. Give me one moment. I have to go through here to actually find it. This and then this. Okay. Okay, there we go. We now have maps ready. Yeah, low iron would also be an unpleasant one. So, to start the stream, Mel has already redeemed a few things, so we're going to start with a big stretch and making sure I'm sitting nice and upright. Ugh. And then I go get water. Hang on. Water time. I forgot to refill my water before stream, so depending on how much I actually drink today, I might have to actually go get more during stream, but we'll see how we go. So, as for continuing everything, I'm going to start by switching us over to the map, which I think was this. Hang on, we're going to have infinite recursion for a moment. Or not. Right, because I have to do this so that it will... There we go, infinite recursion. Okay. So, we have the map, and the 51 panels that I am missing so far. A lot of them are bunched up in small areas, but there are a couple of outliers. To start with, God, this is... I don't even remember how we got to this zone. The start is like here. Okay, I'm just going to walk out of the building, take a right, and see if we can get to 16 here. Stop being... There we go. Okay. We're not in the starting building. Hang on. Return to entry. Fuck, that brings us here. Actually, that might play in our favour, because it means we're on the rooftops. That is unfortunate news for Mel. It's always unpleasant when the computer just is slow. Okay, hang on. Here we go. This is going to be a number. 6. 6. 6. Okay, there we go. And we're now down on the ground. But we can just zoop back up here. Yep, 666 by a pure accident. Fuck, I fell again. I need to stop being so zoomy. Now, the other place that we wanted to get to, this is a solid space, so I can actually climb up. Nope, there's an invisible wall there. Also, that's a B. We've done B? Yes, we've done B. The other place I want to get to is somewhere like there or something. This is it! This is the one that we want. Okay. Now. Now to remember how the fuck I think it was, like, through here? This is a secret zone. Okay, I do not remember the path that we take to get to the special zone from in here. But I remember that we have to retreat from the colours. So let's start with yellow. Retreat from yellow. Then retreat. Then retreat. Check each time whether there's a... That's a yellow, so we go this way, this way, this way. And now we're in. Hello. The question is, how do we do the rest of this? Frown. Yellow. Smile. Green. Okay, I've got no clue. I mean, when we retreat from yellow, we wind up here, and it frowns at us. I'm going to quickly check the map just on my side again. Yeah, so there should be number 13, Lucky Room Dots. The others in this room are 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are labelled... Okay, those ones are labelled Maze Room, and they are meant to have actual clues. So... yeah, so that's the spot that we come in from. There's something over there. Okay, let's see what happens if we retreat from green. So if we go through here, retreat from green. Can't retreat from green here, can't retreat from green here, then we can go this way, this way. This intersection is fine. And then this just brings us here. That's an R right there. Very well hidden. But that just takes us out of the maze. That's some sort of door. Okay. Yeah, so this just leads us away from the maze and into other places. So... this isn't where I need to be. That also takes us out of the maze, which I guess is probably when you're retreating from, yeah, from blue, because you get here and that pushes you out this way. This is just more place, new place, or different. So it's only yellow that actually brings us here. And if you cross the threshold at all, it brings you to this. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. We go all the way to the end and then loop around. Loop around a couple more times just for the heck of it. group the other direction. Yellow. Okay, that does nothing. Smile. That also does nothing. Wait. How did I get into the room? Huh? Sadness opposite of sadness is happiness. Happiness. You! Wait. Apparently this isn't you. This is... It looks like a you! Oh hey, and here's a shortcut into this zone now. And we're on the backside of... Oh, okay, that's not triggering because we've already done you before. But it also opened this door. 3. Wait. Wait, huh? What? Okay. Well, now what? Now what, game? We've done this to open those doors and make a pathway through here. Now I go back into the maze? And we try retreating from yellow again? Is it something like if you ever take a wrong turn, it... Nope. This time it's put us back here again. There's meant to be... Like, if we refresh the map, give me that, and then we switch over, is it? There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 left in Maze Room, and they have actual clues, in, beginning, and sleep. So, this is where we come in from the... I think this is where we come in from the maze. Yeah, so, that means there's 1 on the floating cube in the middle, which is number 12, so it is Lucky Room dots. But then each of these side rooms also has one, tucked away in a little corner. Flashbang, yeah, that page is white, you're going to suffer. So I assume whatever it is, it's in that corner so that you can't see it from outside. And this one has dots. Are you 2? No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Not 7. Does the map thing have dark mode? No, it does not. I'll see if I can enable a dark mode extension real quick. Get me Dark Reader, because that one's always worked well for me. Add Dark Reader. Okay. There we go. Okay, dark mode has been successful, so we won't be flashbanging you anymore. Anyway. So this cube is meant to be dots. Oh, there's a window on top, so it's going to have the number of dots on top. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, nothing. Okay. So how do we get into these rooms? How do we... For the moment, let's warp back so that I can try and get on the roof. To the roof. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. Hop. Hop, hop, hop. It's that roof over there that I have to get on. This'll work. So long as I don't fuck it up. Okay. I would have fucked it up. Aha! It is one! I just had to actually get the right positioning. Okay. Now can I perhaps drop into the room? No. Right, that's an invisible wall. You were going to suggest counting the dots per face. Yeah, so that would have wound up being like, it was 7 per face, that's an S. We've already done S. It was 7 per face, so we would have wound up having 4 times 7 is 28. Anything up on the roof of the school? There's a bell. Nothing else here. Wait. No, okay. Unless... no. Bell on the bell. I mean, 90% of things are going to have some indication that there's actually a puzzle involved, but the ones that don't, that's a Y. I think we've already done that, though. Okay. So how do we get into those side rooms? Because there's nothing around here. That's an invisible wall there. There's nothing around here. Not down here. Let's just go in. First, I guess we try looking up. And up has nothing for us. Yeah, it's definitely in that corner. And then that one and that one. But how are we meant to get in? Yeah? Like, I've tried retreating from them. We're like... Let's go retreat from green. Brings us here. and then here, and then here. And then there, and it just brings us out. So I feel like I'm missing something. I don't even know how I got... That's not retreating. Do I have to fucking look at it? Is this what I have to do? Evidently not. Retreat means go backwards, yeah. Start again from the top? Oh fuck, okay. Right, this way, this way, this way, and then all the way to the end. Okay. So that's how we got through the yellow one last time. Pure fucking chance of just always looking the right direction by accident. So if I start from here, I'm then going to be retreating from purple. Right? Because if I go in this way, purple's the first one I'm looking at. And I just have to walk backwards, then look around and find purple. Including walking backwards into the hole. Okay. That's fucking rude. So we're walking backwards from green. Okay. In, out. Let me out. Okay, that's yellow and green done. Pink next. Pink. Pink. Fuck. Nope, pink. I think I fucked up. I think I've fucked up. Let's do this again. I went too fast. All the way to the end and then loop around. I went too fast and missed a side turn. It's actually magenta. Yeah, but to me it's pink. Okay, back up. And then back up from here. We stop here. We back up a little bit, but then stop here. Back up from here. And then back up from here and from here. And then, yes! Ending! Just the blue to go. Soup. That. So soup. There. I think I fucked up by pressing the wrong button then. We cannot turn there, so we go here, and then here. And then there. Yeah, I fucked it up at some point. Let's try that again. Here, and then all the way through. I missed the door. Fuck. So I have to actually stop and get into the door partway through. That's gonna be fucking rude. Like, I understand why, because it does have the glass where the colour hits the door. Fuck. I missed the turn. I missed the turn. This way, this way, this way, and then through here. Try it again. In. Backward. All the way with this one. Then it's like here. No. Here. Yes. I can't retreat from this one, so I have to keep going. But then I retreat from here, and then from here, and then from here, and then... There we go. Wake. Okay. We've managed to actually do the maze room. Okay. Because we've done yellow purely by accident. Let's jump back over to the map. So we've done these four now, because we've done that one from the roof. Let's give it a refresh. So that we've just got... We've cleared more than half the map. We have 45 to go. Let's see. I believe it's here that we start when we reset. I'm just going to check real quick. No, it is here. Okay. So we reset and start here. If I now take an immediate right, will any of this be on the roof? Let's find out. That's not what's meant to happen. There we go. There we go. Did I look in that? Oh, fuck. There should be a title, shouldn't there? Right. Yeah. That was the countdown one in the yellow room. Okay, let's just go do that real quick. Zoom to the middle so that I can actually get to the top. I'm an idiot. We go through this way. And then we go through and do the yellow. How the fuck did I accidentally do yellow? Like, how the fuck did I do this by accident? I absolutely could have just walked in through either one of these site spaces as well. Article boring. An example of an article and the opposite of boring. E-X-C-I-T. It's not exciting. The entertainment is not going to fit in that, Mel. Amused might be it. It's not amused. The amusing? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. The and opposite of boring. The amazing. Because it's a maze. Fuck. Now, that wasn't on the map, so titles are not listed on the map. That's unfortunate. You did in fact win, Mel. I'm even going to say, Mel, I completely fucking forgot that it would start with V. So I was trying to think of, like, newspapers. They're no articles. Articles are in newspapers. They aren't newspapers themselves. I'm stupid. But anyway, if I refer to the map again, so I want to take a right, cross over the white roof, and see if if I can actually see any puzzles on the roof here. Fuck! I'm in a hole. Let's try that again. And this time, let's try not being stupid. Hop. I don't think... What type of hole? What type of hole do you want me to be in, Ash? If it's by your request, sure. Any of them. Sometimes hole is good, yeah. Yeah. A hug hole. Dog pile hug. Oops, fuck. Dog pile hugs. Why am I here? This is not one of them, yeah. Sometimes holes are good. This one is not. Okay, so I don't think there's anything on the roof here. Unless we can climb the pyramid. It doesn't seem like we can climb the pyramid. Which means... we're going to want to get into this build. Oh! It's a hole! Fabled. The same meaning as fabled. To open this door. Renowned. Damn. Legendary. No. Famous. All you can think of is gabled. Infamous. No. Clefable. Hang on. Fairy tale. Clefairy, Clefable. Hang on, Pokemon. Clefairy, Clefable. Is there a third one in that line? Mew? God, I don't... I tried Legendary. It doesn't fit. Legendary... yeah. Other word? Fuck. Oh, okay, mythical. Sure. And then we have bird's structure. An example of a bird and an example of a structure. H-O-U-S-E. So the last one is going to be Mewtwo is legendary, Mew is mythical. See, I'm not a Pokemon person, so I don't know that type of thing. Crow's Nest. Ooh. Sadly not. Because it's too many letters. We need 6, a space, and then a 5-letter word. I assume the 5 is going to be house. We need 6 and 5, Mel. So I assume that it's going to be house, right? You shouted that before reading. That's fair. Also, a hood is not a structure. 6 letters, example of a bird. Example of birds. So it's plural. And I'm assuming house, but I could be wrong. Everything is a structure if you think metaphorically enough. It's not... Okay, let's see. Can I think of any type of bird that has a 5-letter name that could then have pluralized into 6 with the S? Geese's house. Goose's house. Nope. It's not penguin. Cranes is still one too few letters. Does it have to be house? No. House is something that I'm just assuming. Cranes is one too few letters, Mel. Eagle. Eagles. Cranes is 6? Oh, it is. Why the fuck am I... Okay, so we've got eagles, we've got cranes. What structures could we have? Finch we can't pluralize into 6 because we would need an ES. Robins we could. I don't... Structures. So we've got robins, cranes, eagles. Yeah, we're not pluralizing, we're possessifying. That's also a thing. Yeah, we need more 5-long structures. Finch's house. Tower? Tower is 5? Eagle's tower. What? What the fuck is Eagle's tower? Mel is so far behind. That's gotta be painful. But what the fuck is Eagle's tower? A Zelda dungeon? Okay. I guess I just should feel bad for not playing Zelda games as well. Yeah. So that's just back to there. So that's one of the puzzles in that zone. Four. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pull up the map just on my side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 are all recognised as lies room. So they're not something that we've got. We got, I think it's 7. Yeah, so 7 was fabled, so that's one we got. We just got 10 with that, with the 4. And then somewhere, what number was... I don't know what number that was. That we found in the hole there. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to update the map again so that I've got the current one. Okay. So... I can't quite tell by the map whether number 6 is going to be in the purple pyramid or if it's going to be in the building beside the purple pyramid. It would be along this wall if it was inside, so I think... And saying number 6 means absolutely nothing to y'all, but anyway... The 6 isn't here? Yeah, no. The 6 that I'm referring to is whatever the map has labelled as number 6, which is just... It's... okay. It's marked as being in Letter Statues Room, which I assume is, like, over this way. Or not. Yeah, I'm going to real quick just so that I can explain. So this 6 here is what I was talking about, where, like, number 6 is in this position, and number 6 is Letter Statues Room, clue is hidden. But I don't know how we get to Letter Statues Room. Because it's not through here. Which would mean it's through here, I assume? Well, let's see what I can find. Bring chat back up, please. Computer. That's for after you finish the letter hunt. Ah. Right, that makes sense. Okay. There's also 1, 2, 3, and 9 in this zone. 1, 2, 3 are in Lies Room, and 9 is Difficult Panels, which is a thing. I don't think I can reach either of them from here, though. Unless... No. Hang on. Black, white, outline, and then left from here? Fuck, that's taken me elsewhere. Okay, I think the entire place that I'm trying to go might be... Oh, you can reach the Lies Room. The eyes tell lies. But that's going to be... that's going to be tricky, because we can't just walk there, which means we have to find the eyes. And the eyes, when they lies... Do I remember the eye painting? I remember that it exists, but I don't remember where. And the eyes tell lies. That's a T we've already done. So we must find the eyes so that they can lies. It's nearby. Everything is nearby when you're so easily lost like me. Can I climb this? Sort of. I don't think there's a reason to. Let's see. Try going through this door. That just brings us back out here. That's a cat. Those are numbers. This... Oh, we're back at the start. This isn't what I wanted. Purple. Back outside, back outside. How do I get back outside? Here we go, we're back outside. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to be hearing birds from outside my window. There are lots of wild birds in my area, and they like to be noisy. By the math room, take the White Hall. This is math? Okay. And then the White Hall. No. I mean, this is math. The other one, the other math room. I remember somewhere around here there was a place where the roof is addition and subtraction symbols. I assume that is the math room. Other White Hall. Oh. This one? The eyes? Okay. Now the hall beside it. 10 lies. Okay. So that's how you get to the lie rooms. Which means the map that I have is entirely invalid. Because it doesn't tell me where the paintings are. We're going to be wandering a lot. I feel like there's another eye painting somewhere near the start of the level. Oh, 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 here we go, there's another. We've already done this one. Fuck. I can't believe I completely memed one of them. We got one of them through pure memes, apparently. 5? Looks like we've done 5. Yeah, okay. The birds sound adorable. They are actually pretty cute. Like, they are wild birds, but they are pretty cute. Most of the time. Now we've also got the hand, which is that we're at here. And the hand has several puzzles near it, 10, 20, and 22. I don't think they're associated with it. One of them is difficult panels, compliments room, and compliments room. Okay. So, yeah, one of them is just a difficult panel. One of them is to my left. Hang on, let me just real quick check this. Okay. I assume you mean my left, like this way? The colour squares? That's an M. So this is M. We've done M. Can I get... It seems like we can't get into that space, unless this is that space. Yeah, we've already done M, unfortunately. I'm so lost! We've already done that I think we've done all of the corner things in teal pyramid as well. I believe teal pyramid is done, or cyan. Okay, the wall looked like it was two different colours, but that's just lighting. Yeah, we finished all the pyramid stuff. Oh! We've done the planets. We've done the egg. Reading rainbow. What letters do I still need? Let's find out. It was somewhere around here, right? I think. Right? In the A. Oh, back down we go. We've done that one on there. On top of the tree, so that's fine. Where am I? Where am I? Have we... Okay. Yellow is hiding. Hiding. Yellow. No, that's just a... It's in the A, which means we have to get back to the start again. Which was... This way. And this way. This'll do. Da-da-da-da, and then in the A. There we go. We are missing L. We are apparently missing only L. And the number 2. And then 8 other things. That's in Lai's room. Fuck! So we really need to find the eyes. Are there any eyes around here? No. And this is 6, it is not 2. L for love or live? Love live. L for lies. Anything behind the egg? No. I'm just going to be wandering a lot, hoping that we can somehow find more eyes. This is the egg. We've already done everything in egg. 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 Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. You know exactly where 2 is and I'll hate it. I mean, at least I managed to find 1. That one being on the roof was What? Okay, we found new things. Compliments room. Par mix. Opposite of par. Same as mix. Mummix. Considering the game calls this the compliments room. Oh, hang on. There's more on the back. Okay, so we only have... I think it's the part that doesn't have glass. So we have opposite of par for meaning, and then same as meaning as mix, and then same sounds. At least I think that's what they do with the big ones, with the glass being... Yeah, so opposite of par, synonym of mix, and then spell the synonym differently. And each of them's going to have to be its own word. So we need a... We essentially just need a no, hang on. Synonym of mix, so same meaning as mix. So like... Cinnamon? Cinnamon wouldn't fit, unfortunately. What's a synonym? A synonym is something that has the same meaning. So, like, a synonym of mix could be blend. Cinnamon. So, like, synonyms of mix. Stir. Master. Da-da-da-da. Synonym of gin, so like genie. And then spell it differently. Genius. Synonym sounds like cinnamon to you? Unsurprisingly. Mistake more. So it's going to be less, right? So it's going to be less. But then something that means the same as mistake. And it's going to be a compliment. Flawless? Da-da-da-da. Inexplicable. No. Opposite of out, which is probably going to be in. And same meaning as believable. Inconceivable. Unfortunately, that won't fit. Incredible. Very well done, Mel. Wander and empty. Fuck, what was purple? Purple is when you replace parts. And then empty, so opposite meaning from empty, which is going to be like full or something. But then we change the spelling a bit, so it's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. Wow, Luigi. What's your oh, that's nasty. Let's see. Skill and... It's not just skilled. Yeah, don't fall till I finish. Yeah. Finding my way back here would be such a pain. So same meaning as skill, and then a component of the word educate. So, like, it could even just be ED. Mid-red educate? I mean, how do we know that it's mid and not low? Mostly because you can't really low red educate. But like, I assume that it's a low white skill, mid red educate, but I don't have any justification for that, and I hate it anyway. Things that mean the same as skill. Ability? Education. I got a good education. Let's see. Something that means the same as skill? That's what she said, Mel. Skill issue, yeah. Synonyms of skill? Hang on. Skill synonyms. That's right, I'm using Google. Synonyms of skill. This doesn't really have any good options. Bring back chat, please, computer. Ooh, talented. Hell yes, Mel. Hell yeah! Mel for the win. Fantastic. Fantastic. Example of a cat? And then... God, okay, hang on. An example of a cat. That's high white, so we change the spelling but keep the same sounds. And then have written component or letters taken from infect. No. High pink is the sound a cat makes. So it's going to be meow or mew or purr. What is perfect? Fuck. I didn't see you say that, Mel. Fuck. Oh god. Mel is just doing the work for me today, basically. Cancel. So we replace a component of cancel and then the opposite of borrowed. Egg salad. Yeah, egg salad is perfect. Yeah. And it's a compliment. The opposite of egg salad Wario. Excellent. Excellent. Right, okay. I was thinking the opposite of borrowed would be like gave, but no, it's lent. It is obviously lent. Excellent. Replace a component of genome and then same pronunciation as null. So I'm guessing it's going to end in like NAL or something. Phenomenal. Unlimited phenomenal power. Replace a component of all, and then the opposite of none is some. Awesome! And then let's not fall down there. The theme... Magenta sheep. Bar. Nah. Me. Ram. It's low, so it's low, so it's the actual object. You. Magenta is when it's the example of, right? And it's low, so it's an example of an or a specific kind of sheep. It's not ram. It's not you. You. Fuck. Do the other panel first. No. Sheep pirate those. You see them. These. I'm assuming it is going to be UC. Top magenta pirate. Ah. Fuck. Bar. Ah. Or it could... Hang on. Bottom magenta. Why is that white block up there? bottom magenta sheep, it makes a U. And then this white means we spell it differently, so it's Y-O-U. I think that is, as Duck said, a top magenta pirate, which is R. So you are. And then it's the opposite of those, and it's a low one. So it's the opposite meaning of those. You are these. You are these. Compliments. Theme. You are which? No. We are not which. I assume the second and third words are going to be "are you," but compliment doesn't fit. Flatter you now? Doesn't fit, unfortunately. P-R-A-I-S-E, praise? It's not praise for you. Sad. Look behind the grey. Oh. Oh. Are you... Red thinks. And it's high. Hang on. So... we need sounds composed from thinks. I mean, it's not happy. It's not joyous. Because these, it's gotta be a word made from the sounds in thinks. And then it's going to go from right to left. So it's something you are. And that's 6 and 6. Yep. So these are the answers. Smarts, no. It has to be a word. Things. The theme of this room is things you are. Okay. Double check that I've got everything in here. I didn't. All of them. Now, where's the title? Oh, that was the title? I guess that was a countdown thing. It just didn't... That's all of them. Okay, let's go. Okay. What happens if I stand here and jump? Nothing. Wait. We're in a different place. Are we? Or am I just stupid? I don't know. Well, that's how we got there. Back to not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, we need the lies room and the 2 dice. There's going to be other stuff as well. There are still countdown panels. Let me refresh my map. Jesus, we're down to 23 things left. Yeah, so there's the lies. There's 2 miscellaneous ones around. There's the letter statues, which we need the last letter for. There's difficult panels, color arrow room, and countdown panels. Yeah, those 2 are going to be the priorities for the lies and the die. Which unfortunately, it looks like my map doesn't tell me where the missing die is. There are no eyes here. We've solved these ones. Okay. 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 Anything around here? No. Do I know any rooms with big cube-like objects? I mean, there's probably the fucking Earth, but I don't remember how to get there. This is the pyramid. We don't need that. That's S. I think we've done this one. Yeah, that one was 3. Is this going to take me? Nope, this is just to the white room. This doesn't get us anything. D. Lies. That we've cleared. Z we've got. Whatever the fuck this was, we've done, I believe. I don't know where the fuck anything is. Two! Oh, right, I have to actually type the whole word, not just press the number 2. Okay. That's the 2, which means we've done all the numbers. Now we can return to just wandering and hoping we find eyes. Because I kinda just need to find more eyes. Dice it on, go back. Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. We can go back through... Oh, back already. Go... this one. The Lucky. Well, this is a room. 1. Nope. So this is a room that seemingly is achieving nothing. I dropped some walls outside. Oh. Well, that's very important. Yes, that is very important, yeah. What even is this game? This is Lingo. It is a word puzzle game, essentially. You sort of wander around finding these panels that have words written on them and colours on them, and you work out how the colours affect the rules of the answers from the words. Yeah. So... Oh. Oh! These walls dropped. So whenever we find a puzzle... Ooh. Straw. Whenever we find a puzzle and I don't instantly know what the answer is, like that one, I will read out what the rules are. So I'll say something like synonym of house or something like that. Or this one, for example, is a component of a story in a literal sense. So, like, a story is made up of a beginning, middle, and end. We've done this one, right? Yes. Also, because these are word puzzles that I don't expect to be able to solve by myself, it is entirely acceptable to make suggestions of what you think solutions may be. It's also just a navigational hell, because things are not sensible with how space connects. Like, for example, we're on the bottom floor right now. If I walk through this and just take a couple of turns, we're now on the top floor. We never went up anything. We never went up, but we are now up. So at the moment, I'm sort of just wandering. I'm going to say aimlessly, looking for any paintings of eyes. So where does this take me somewhere? Yes, but we've been here. That's unfortunate. The high room. And now we're back here. Let's try whatever this is. This doesn't have any eyes, and it just sends us back. Brown? Brown? Huh? What about brown? I've done there? Yeah. Egg? I think we've done this as well. Oh! That looks like an L, but it's apparently not. Because it's backwards. So it's a J, obviously. Lies. Yeah, you get a real look into how stupid I can be when I look at a J and say, that's a backwards L. That's not a thing helpful. Not a thing helpful, yes. That's language, yeah. Oh. Okay, we've done. We only need L. I think that was Q. Which is stupid as hell. shuriken up there. L. Nothing down here. That's the brown pyramid, which I'm sure we've done everything in. Yeah, I need to finish lies to get L. Unfortunately. This is just the viewing platform up here for solving these ones which we've done. I probably shouldn't have gone to that, because now we're in a completely different place. Yeah, I should not have. Yeah. I really shouldn't have. This way, and then this way, and then over here, and then to brown. And then from brown through here. Okay. That's a warp thing there. Nothing here. Nothing here. That's P there. This is the orange room. Sleep well, Ash. Yeah, I should really consider starting my streams an hour earlier or something. Go reverse from all the colour rooms and look by them. Probably a good idea, yeah. But yeah, I should probably consider like starting streams an hour earlier or something, so that we've been here, so that the US with its daylight savings can have a bit more time. This just brings us back to here. Is it this way? Fuck. I'm lost again. Okay, here we go. We can actually get back to place. Let's try brown. It just puts us out at the tree. And I don't think there was anything near the tree. Orange, I think we've checked there. Daylight savings is ended? Oh. I guess that's why it's later for you now? Is that the thing? I can never remember how daylight savings works, because I don't have it happen here. Doors have opened! Is that the L? That was the L! The scene! So what the hell is this? Is that an eye? I guess that's meant to be an eye, staring at us. It's not the C. I don't think there is a C. There's an eye there. That's going to take us out, so we don't want that. Oh! These lies we hear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So for these, it is a middle red, so we want to take out letters. For lies, it is a high red, so we want to take out sounds. For we, it is a low black, so it's the opposite. And for here, it is the same meaning, and it's low. So, the lies, the gap is the fourth height, is it? No, it's the third. The gap is the third height. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be V. It's still 4 letters. I mean, I guess it could still just be lies, technically. The opposite of we is they. Wait, the eyes... What were the heights again? These is high, so we are applying red to the sound. No. These is middle, so we're applying red to the letters. Lies is high, so it's the sound. We is low, so it's the meaning. And here was low, so it's the meaning. So the eyes, they. The eyes, they listen. Let's try it. Yep. Yep. The eyes, they listen. Oh. This is a way out. I did do most of that one. I'm going to be proud of that. And then there's a pair of eyes right there, just staring at me. I'm real quick going to just update my map and see how that's going. We've got 15 panels left. Okay. Yeah, so we've finished the letters, back to the entrance now. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh. Waha! The lettered. We have opened a bunch of things. C! There's the C! That's also removed the walls that were around this room, so I'm going to assume that we can actually reach some stuff because of that. It's over that way. Hang on. Bring us to the roofs. Because it's here. Well, I'm in a hole again. Oh! Warts. Okay. So that's that done as well. Okay, so that's... Let's update the map so that I've got it actually showing everything right. Okay. So there's one... Yeah, roof time. I'm going to quickly bring up the map so that I can show what I'm currently... This one here, which is marked as a difficult panel. I'm currently over here. I think I have to go along the roofs to get to this. There's probably this one on the roof as well. But it's hard to know. And then there's these. 3, 2... So that's color arrow room and a countdown panel. But these are also color arrow room. Anyway, 4, 6, and 7 are for last. Do 8. Okay, so we'll go for 8 from the roof. 1, you know what it is. Go rest well, Mel. Sleep well. Okay, yeah, so let's go for 8 first, and then we can try for 1, I think. I'm hoping that we can reach it from the roof. Remember to fill in those filthy holes. No. No holes shall be filled. You can't get one from the roof. That's unfortunate. And then 8 was like over here somewhere. I've completely gone the wrong way, haven't I? No, it's just across this yellow roof. This one. I can't get on top of this from here. It's over there! Around and up. And this is where 8 would be. Well, this is unfortunate. Hi. Oh. Fucking rude. The lonely. Okay, that's 8 done. And now we're back at the pink cube. Or in the building. Remember the Roman numeral tower? No. I sort of remember it existed, but I don't remember how I got there or what its rules were. I think it was the pink puzzle place, essentially. I've been on, like, the outside. Yeah, it all ended on human. And I've been, like, on the outside of the tower. Hang on. Probably easier if we go here. There we go. There's the tower. Hop. Nothing in here. Yeah, because 1 is, like, over in that corner. But it's at the top of the tower. Okay. Right, let's go. Thankfully, We can just walk up. I think. Why am I back at 1? Oh wait, we're at the top. No. Now look out the window. What the fuck? Ceiling, sky. It's 3 letters, and it's green. Which is E. E. Me. We. L. Hang on. L. I. M. Limb. Unless it's this way. It's not win, is it? There's 3 overlapping letters. So it's going to be like a W and whim? I feel like it's W something M. All read from different orientation, fuck. Well, there's a W and E. Entire thing is an S? Yeah, that makes sense. Sort of, if you ignore the little jutting parts. So there's M, there's E, there's W, there's 3, there's S, there is, as Ginger says, F, there's like, I can't get the positioning right, but there's like I, if it's just that slice. It's not just lie, is it? It's not. Okay. W and M don't have short middle bits, though. Depending on the font, they don't. Many fonts they do. So there's definitely E. There's definitely F. Just real quick. Few. Fem. No. There's F, E, S. Fes. Seth. Fs. What other letters could this have? I don't think... Like, if we cut out the little stalks for now, I don't think this makes any letters. A letter can be used multiple times considering it's symmetrical. God. Oh god, and if you look at the negative space, there's also N and U. What the fuck? Too deep? Okay. Okay. So it's just the teal color that will make the letters then. Does this make anything? Not really. When you see it, you'll see it. That could be like an L. Less. Lee. L. U. U. You're putting a lot of faith in me to be able to observe things. When you see it. Fuck, I see it. I see it. Oh. Okay. That's an S. That's an E. That's an E. So it's C. Oh. If I can... C. Ah. Okay. Back to the map real quick. So, we now have 3, 4, 5, 6 over in here. I believe you said, Duck, that it's not going to be over there. Let's unmute pause so that it's not muted. Yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6 is the final stuff, which means we've got 1, 2, and then 7 through 10 all in this one zone. Supposedly. I imagine 10 could be a... I don't know. I think we drop down in there from the roof, though. Check the entry again. That'd make sense. This isn't the entry. Hop. Hop. 2. Oh! Oh. Okay. Oh. Sorry. I completely forgot we were on the map view. Yeah, so we came back here. And these titles were unlocked. And now this title is unlocked. Da 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 da. Huh? Time. End. What's in those corners? Oh. Oh, less? Or... withdraw? Okay. It's just... oh god. Bend high. Behind. I guess this is the behind. Less low brown. Less becomes more? Hang on. Does this take me back? Yes. More. Does this take us in? No, so only this one takes us in. Okay. Retract. Same meaning. Split into 2 words. I didn't notice the split before. Take back. Fuck. It wasn't withdraw, it's not take back. Feel the clue here should be retreat, fall back. Move back, turn back. It might not even be back. Look back, walk back. Walk back. Well, walking back did nothing for me. Counterclockwise. Analytic. Oh. Catalyst. Fuck. This would have been in the science room on level 1, but I don't know how the fuck to get there, and I don't remember what the blocks in there were. So it's catalytic, scientific. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Dark. Okay, so that seems to be the puzzles in here, and then yellow, purple, white, black. Does that mean something? Yellow, purple, white, black. I mean, at this stage, my map now tells me that there are no missing puzzles. Associate those panels with their original colours. So clockwise to counterclockwise is black. Hang on, I typed that wrong. Clockwise? Nope. Counterclockwise? That does nothing. This one would have been the scientific... You don't need to type anything? Okay. Okay. So this one's black, this one's purple. This one is yellow. So behind scientific something clockwise. Walk back clockwise. What? Behind scientific, walk back clockwise. What the fuck does that mean? Behind scientific? Oh, counterclockwise, yes. Yes, that would make sense. Counterclockwise. Walk around the room counterclockwise. Oh, now warp to level 1, okay. We're going places now, huh? This way. And then... this. Here's the problem. I don't remember how to get to science room. I don't remember how to... 901 full cleared level 2. Hell yes! To roof. That was this way. We just keep going this way, right? And then we just go up and up and up. I feel like there was a quicker way to roof, but I don't remember what it was. And then we don't fall down there. Okay. Look left. This left? That corner. So this corner is right there. That corner there, the very extreme corner, has an opening that you can fall into, right? Yes! Was I meant to fall in? Okay, go straight. And then here we go. The scientific. Walk behind scientific. Walk back counterclockwise. Oh. Wait, this is just going to bring us to the stairs. Open. Okay. Only the one door opened from that, so it didn't unlock anything new. Go up. That's level 2. Oh, here we go. A secret between secrets. Level secret between secrets. What? A secret level between secrets? Now we've seen this go back to level 1. Okay. Oh. I think it was like here. Nope. Bit further. We had to walk a fair ways. That's level 2. There we go, level 1. There we go. Back to the entry. Fuck. Oh, this is fucking rude. take me back. There we go. We are at the entry. Past high low, so it's this way. No. That's backwards. Oh, high low. Okay. Okay, I thought you meant the arrows that were pointing up and down. Okay, so we've got high, low, and then left. There's between. There's a question mark. Behind the forward. Into here. This pillar. Secret. $180. Secret level. Am I looking at the right spot? I can't tell where I'm looking. Level secret. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have tried putting the words in that order, but I also would never have walked there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. This level is the final pain gauntlet. Oh god. Crazy warps, cross-map knowledge and needed and more. Oh god. What? Before level secret was level 1. Fuck, that actually took me back to level 1. Ah! Level secret. Level secret is in the level select now. Nice! And Ginger redeems a stretch, so we get a good big stretch. Ugh. Okay, go back to the room with the 2 pillars. Hi. Oh, I feel like hidden. Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like this is a room layout that we've seen, with the high there and something there, but I was not going to remember what it was. Neither of those doors have opened. A minimalist version of the first room in level 1. Oh, fair enough. Oh. Huh. Huh? 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 Look around for more copies of that room. Oh god. Like, in this level or in all the levels? Because I think there were a lot of them in level 2. In this level? Okay, thank fuck. If I can work out how to navigate any of this. This ain't it. I don't even know how I got the warp back to level 1 to show. This is not the room, but it is... I feel like there was a room in level 2 that looked like this. That's the neat part, you won't. Yeah, I will never understand any of it. Go only part way down halls. Oh god. Yeah, that's gonna... Hup, hup. Hup, hup. 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 Eh. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay, so like going there and then walking to the edge of this and then backwards this way gets us the tree. Oh. Okay, no, it's just walking to the edge here that gets us the tree. And that takes us back to level 1. There's nothing up there. Check the color rooms some more. They might be different. The color rooms? What? 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 Okay, okay, I'm here. I'm here. We're back here. The red-blue room. Oh god, that can change as well. Nothing seems to have changed in here. This has not changed. That hasn't reset. Huh. Okay, so this is a different color room. Like, this is a different one. And then... if we go into this hallway, and then go back... it's nothing. It's still this. So if we go right to the edge, and then back, and do it backwards, nothing has changed. New door? Which door is new? Down blue. New door. Is it? Oh, it is. High and hidden. But those didn't open. Nor did those, because we're still over here. Which what? Why is that a dead end? This should bring us back? No? High and hidden. There we go. I don't know how I got here. Back to entry. If I can find the way back. Are we back? Wait. What? It doesn't respond to high. It doesn't respond to high or hidden. What? That's where the... well, the high should be, like, here. But why does it not... Hi? Hi? Hello again? Welcome back. This doesn't even go all the way to the roof. What a useless pillar. It's not the word white. It's not high as in elevation. It's not hello. Double check that I didn't... Yep. Yeah, let's head back to level 1. How do I get to the level select? Oh, dude, that'll do. Take the right door, which is this one. No. This. Back right. It's not that. I don't think it's this either. Could be the entry room still. It's a little bit offset to the left. Type? Type or right? Seeker? Huh? What? What? I don't know what seeker means. My brain cannot process these levels of, like, meta puzzles. Do they all go to the ceiling? Yes. Which would imply that these are not the pillars we need. All of these pillars except for that one go all the way to the ceiling, but it isn't that. Middle? Like a combination of these two where it's from the floor but it's only part of it? So high and low makes middle? Is that what you're thinking? Turn around. Oh. That one also goes all the way up. Plus it's not partly blocking the doorway. The one in that room was partly in front of the door. It might still be worth a try. Let's give it a try. It's not middle. It's not low. Seeker. S-E-E-K-E-R. No. T-H-E space S-E-E-K-E-R. No. It's none of those. Open. Open, no. Sesame, no. Type, no. Same, no. This, no. Right, this, no. I have nothing. Honestly, when it gets to this stage, it's the type of puzzle that I just do not process. Like the meta things of having to just go, oh yes, I recognize this arbitrary thing. This one puzzle is gatekeeping the rest of the map, and that is the actual fun bit. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Look around the pillar. What the? Hi. Oh. Oh, okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? 24 letters? 33? No, 30? 33? 30? 31? What the fuck? remember those Rubik cubes in level 1? Not at all. I don't remember that being a thing at all. And there's 2 just random lavender blocks. This is the thing the Rubik cubes in level 1 are tied to. But I don't remember there being Rubik cubes in level 1. That's a closed door. This. Okay, so this is the place. We've dealt with this. Answers. What? Four... Is that grey or white? I think that's white. 4 white, 3 black, 1 white, 6 red. 3... 3 yellow, 2 blue, 2 purple. I assume all of these are going to... Like, is that meant to be a 3 green, or do all of these break down as I solve more things and give me a code? 3 does not fit into this. Oh, 4316 32. No. 4316 4316 3322. Fuck. Four three one six 3322. Ah. Yeah, they're not countdowns, are they? They're just numbers. Yeah, what else do we have? Nothing there. Hi. Hi. This hurts my head. This place hurts me. The fuck? Pumpkin cat blank compass? What is... Pumpkin clear black white. Cat red yellow black. Yeah, that's red yellow and black. Blue white white. Green blue green. What? Pumpkin level 2, library level 1. Yeah. That is true. Oh, there is an actual limit. 10, 11. 11 letters. What? many panels are in each? Fuck if I know. I know there's the counters, but fuck if I remember. It's a lot. It's a lot. Too many. There's like 901 in level 2. Okay, so there's 800 in level 1. But I don't know how many were in Pumpkin Patch or Library. Library wasn't that many. It was probably in like the double digits. What, and this you just have to know where, what the puzzles... This you just have to know what the answers were for things that looked like this? This is fucking rude. Let's just... I might not continue this. Because, like, none of the stuff I'm finding in here actually excites me. It all seems like stuff that I just need to have meta knowledge for, that I don't, because I haven't been playing this consistently. Look on the white side. I mean, it's just 3 whites. That's the black. Oh. Right, okay, black walls, white walls, okay. God, and the black splits this one in 2. Red, purple. Remove, replace. I do not know what it wants from me here. Do I remember an answer in level 1 that fit all 3 of those blocks? No, not at all. As I said, I remember jack shit because I haven't been playing this constantly. Corner? Okay. So there's something that had mid-red and mid-purple. There is something that had mid-yellow, and then everything except mid-blue, which I assume might mean like top blue, low blue. I don't think any of these. Mid-yellow level 1, mid-blue level 2, what the Jesus Christ. How are you meant to realise that the colour separation is the level? I'm also not going to remember any of this. 3 things that were on white blocks in level 2. Black was level 2 when you did Pumpkin Patch. Right. See, that was a couple of months ago, so that has no place in my head anymore. Where, like, the painting number ones, I might be able, like, I could potentially go and solve. But at the same time, like, all of this just feels like a headache. What's this? That's just the place we'd been. Yeah. I think if I'd been playing this consistently and actually remembered things, then I might find this more engaging. But the fact that I've been playing this at most I've been playing this once every other week. Sometimes less. So I've got like no recollection of any of it outside of just the rules. So any of this stuff that involves multiple levels just feels like a chore to me, honestly. Like, I don't want to navigate all the way to Pumpkin Land to find out how many paintings were in there. Well, not paintings, but pictures, words. So, like, I can say, yes, this would be panels, that's the thing I needed. Like, this would be an interesting thing for somebody who's been playing the game consistently and has actually sort of, like, stored things in their brain. As opposed to me, where I did not do any of that. So I don't think this level is for me. Which is fine, because there are people that it is for, and that's why it's here. I also would just never have even found this level in the first place. But I don't think I'm going to push it and try and get anything happening in this level, because it really just doesn't feel right to me. Still, yeah, it was good to see that this sort of depth exists to it. But I think I'm going to wrap up here. Now, before we wrap up, I will briefly say, so with this, I believe we have finished Lingo 1. So I'm going to be wrapping up Lingo 1 with this stream. Next stream, I will be playing more Lobotomy Corp, of course. And then after that, it will be time for us to move on to Dispatch. So 2 weeks, Dispatch. As you say, Ginger, hell yeah. So in 2 weeks, we start Dispatch. Yeah, I could do other parts of this, like the afterword, but I do think at this stage, Lingo 1 is getting to just be too much challenge for me. Once we finish Dispatch or Lobotomy Corp, I may start on Lingo 2. If it's Lobotomy Corp that we finish, which I think is most likely, I don't know if I'll start on Lingo 2 or on Library of Ruiner as a follow-up of Lobotomy Corp. That's something I've still got to work out. But for now, the plans are next week, Lobotomy Corp, week after, Dispatch. So, level 1, 2, and Pumpkin are the main stuff. There's a few custom maps, yeah. I might look at custom maps someday, maybe. But that will be a future thing. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, I have a Discord. This is where I make my announcements when I'm going live, what I'm planning to play, or if something is going to stop me from going live. I also have a YouTube channel, so if you wanted to go back and watch the entire Lingo series, that's where you'll find it. I believe I've put all of them into a playlist, so you should be able to just pull up a playlist and go, yeah, Lingo, there we go. With that, I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you very much for being with me today. Have a good one.